Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. Brian Anderson here with you, alongside Grant Hill and Coach Dan Van Gundy, and the fourth member of our crew, Allie LaForce, reporting from the sidelines. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Kyle Kuzma.
Well, his scoring has dipped over the last few seasons, and sometimes that can be cause for concern. But it doesn't always tell the full story. You have to consider his role, his usage, as well as the other ways he contributes to the team.
And now the opening lineup for Seattle. Luguentz Dort out there with Davion Mitchell. Then there's Dean Wade. Then there's Isaiah Hartenstein. And it's Payton in at the 3. We've got Zach LaVine, Josh Giddey out there with Bol Bol. Then there's Wembanyama, and it's G in at the point guard position. 2 elite centers from tip-off to the final buzzer, Grant. We should have a battle on our hands tonight.
Oh, yes, indeed, B.A. And, you know, in games like this, it's important to give space for your big guys to compete. The last thing you want is to overcrowd the paint and end up taking an elbow. There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
And they pick up 2.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Giddey passes to Bol. Here's G. Drops in the 3.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Supersonics. It's a 3-point game. Last game matched up with the Thunder. Tough loss there.
In today's NBA, you have to stretch the floor or you're going to struggle big time.
Yeah, look, it's really hard to win a game being one-dimensional. It can be done, but it doesn't happen very often.
G's shot is good.
Well, when LaVine looks to pass, it makes him so much more valuable.
And just over a minute played here to start the game. Dort outside. Seattle move the ball around. Pass to Wade. Outside Mitchell. Now Payton. Fires the 3. Bol grabs the board. On the wing, LaVine. Dort defending. Here's G. Takes a 3, and it's good. Credit LaVine with the assist. 8 points for G.
Nice job there by LaVine, making the extra pass and putting it on the money.
The Supersonics have gone 1 for 3 so far, and Seattle calls time here.
There's no way Coach likes this effort level. They need to refocus.
Yeah, you have to take a timeout in a situation like this. Stop the bleeding a bit and regroup.
Dort, the pass to Payton. Outside for Dort. Pass to Wade. Payton with a screen on Bol. Outside Mitchell. 5 on the clock. Here's Wade. They can't stop the run with that one. Gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Drives to the hoop. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for 2, Tyus.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Seattle has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Here's Mitchell, and you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
You know, that was an excellent play right there, using his strength to power through contact.
Seattle shooting their first free throw of the night.
Davion Mitchell at the line for one.
That free throw is good from Mitchell. Here's G. A 29-point game for him in the win against Denver. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Pass to Giddey. Here's G. Lets it fly. Misses the jumper.
After 5 shots, that's their first miss. I definitely call that a good start.
And here's Mitchell. Back to Wade from behind the arc. No good that time.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Outside Giddey. The three. Seattle pulls it in.
And in the last meeting, they definitely had the upper hand at the charity stripe.
Pass to Payton. Off with the layup.
Well, that's the look he wanted, but the defense doing just enough to impact that shot.
Here's Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Well, overcoming contact inside is something Wembanyama is pretty accustomed to.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Stan, the big man, Victor Wembanyama, has set a new standard for shot blocking.
Yeah, look, B.A., we've had some great rim protectors in this league, but he can also do it on the perimeter. I've seen guys turn down three-point looks because he's standing in front of them.
4 on the clock. Goes up from the top of the key, and it's Mitchell, the miss.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Oh, it's blocked by Bull. And it's going to be out of bounds. Seattle will have another go. Dort finds Payton.
And whether it's the defensive effort or just bad offense, they're holding their opponent to a very low field goal percentage.
Pass to G. Fires from deep. Mitchell grabs a miss.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And here's Hartenstein, covered by Wembanyama. Wembanyama against Hartenstein. Good on the bucket. Hartenstein's gotten his second bucket on the night. Gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. Outside Wembanyama. Oh! Wembanyama throws it down.
Well, Victor doesn't have too far to go. I mean, he just pops up to the rim, makes it look so easy.
And here's Mitchell. He'll bring it up for the Supersonics. They trail by 9.
Great pass to hit him in stride. Love to see teammates in sync with each other.
Gone 6 of 9 and finding their rhythm now. Here's Giddey. The shot, no good. Seattle has gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. Dort outside. Here's Payton. Bull grabs the board.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
Here's Levine. Oh, hammer it home.
Nice. Okay, Zach Levine. Another monster dunk to put on his career highlight reel.
How about that elevated look on the AT&T Connected Cam? Seattle trails by 9. It's Dort on the wing. Hartenstein against Wembanyama. Hartenstein, no good. Got 7 of 11 shots to find the mark. Outside for Levine. Three-pointer. Fires in the triple. Levine's got 5.
And excellent perimeter offense so far. There's shooters are clearly in a great rhythm.
And Seattle calls time here. Just about halfway through the season, Grant. Which half of the season went quicker for you, the first or the second?
You know, B.A., after all the anticipation, the first half just goes by in a hurry. And the second half, you are in a rhythm, so the games can blend into one. So I'm going to be a politician. The answer is both.
Now we get a second to view the top scoring teams in the league.
We knew the scoring talent on this team would be tremendous, but they may have even exceeded our own expectations.
Oh, they get a hand on it. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, this season, new broadcasting deals are kicking in for the NBA. Commissioner Silver said we dramatically increased the number of primetime broadcast exposures to a level almost unthinkable from my early days in the league. In fact, the NBA is now set for basically nightly national broadcasts. Back over to you.
All right, Allie, thanks for the update. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
And just refusing to give up second chance points. Excellent defensive rebound.
G passes to Monk. Now Kuzma. This one for three. Mitchell grabs a miss.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Pass to Dort. Mitchell deciding where to go with it. Hits a three-pointer. Mitchell's got his second basket on the night.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Here's G. Scores after the quick crossover.
And they're behind right now because they're failing to play quality defense. It's that simple.
Seattle trails by 11. Dort outside. Back to Mitchell. Dort outside. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And clearly Dort knows how to operate inside, making his way to a high percentage shot.
Here's G. He's got 12. Pass to Kuzma. It's stolen. Now here's Payton. He's coming off a 13-point game against Oklahoma City. Here's Hartenstein. Knocked loose. Stolen by Wembanyama. And stolen by Hartenstein.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Here's Mitchell. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
An elite rim protector. Wemby's height and freakish wingspan allow him to just wipe shots away.
And how about that replay? Man, you got to appreciate the hustle on defense.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Seattle making some changes. John Collins comes in for Payton. And Aaron Nesmith subbed in for Dort. 1:57 left in the first. Here's G. Checked by Mitchell. Outside Monk. 6 to shoot. Collins with the rebound.
And they've come out with a fearless approach on the boards.
And here's Mitchell. He has 6. Hartenstein a screen. Now here's Nesmith. Launches it. Pick off the pass. Pass to Mitchell. We've got 1:08 left in the opening quarter. Nesmith with it. Kuzma on him. And Nesmith gets it to go.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
The home team calls timeout. Seattle making some changes. Huff's checked in for Hartenstein. Christie comes in for Wade. And it's Jose Alvarado in for Mitchell. And 1:01 left in the first quarter. Here's Rollins. Checking his stats. He's scoring around 9.5 points per game. Monk passes to Giddey. Beyond the arc. Christie with a rebound. Seattle trails by 7. Down low. Here's Alvarado. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Gone 3 of 7 from beyond the arc in the first. To win the drought. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Max Christie picks one up.
Yeah, not sure I like the foul there, but Giddey was trying to get to the line, that's for sure.
First one falls for him. He's perfect from the line this time.
A different type of player, Josh Giddey, pretty much a 6'8" point guard. Giddey doesn't take a lot of threes, but rather shares the ball.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Monk against Christie. Pass to Huff. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Here's Rollins. Alvarado defending. Rollins passes to Monk. Outside, Williams. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. They're up by 5. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, it's simple. Rebounding made all the difference in the first quarter. They really got after it.
Hey, look, it's simple. More rebounds means more possessions, and that's clearly been their priority.
Seattle trails by 5. And Seattle, looking at who they've got, we've got John Collins. Max Christie is out there with Jose Alvarado. Then it's Neesmith, and it's Huff in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Pass to Sarr. Can't get it to drop. Well, the Supersonics are shooting about 43% in this one.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't block. Well, just doing an excellent job defensively. Using his body to disrupt the shot and then get control of the loose ball.
Now here's Alvarado. Outside Neesmith. Three-pointer. That one misses. He's 1 for 3. Gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Here's Williams. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. They'll pin that one on John Collins.
Well, this isn't a strength for Williams. He puts most of his work in on the defensive side of the ball.
And Grant, when it comes to a franchise player, how much does it help to have a guy who unites the locker room?
Well, you know, B.A., when you think of guys like LeBron James or a Stephen Curry or Tim Duncan, it's not just about their play on the court, but the type of person you see in the locker room. That can rally a franchise.
Now here's Alvarado. And right now he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game.
Well, great to see in-sync offense like this. The pass is perfectly timed, and Collins rises up and puts it down.
Shooting efficiently, 50% so far. Here's Giddey. It's tipped. On the wing, Christie. To the middle. Here's Collins. And Collins with the slam.
Well, if you're going to let him get that close to the rim, that's what's going to happen. Leaving no room for error with the slam.
It's Giddey on the wing. Neesmith covering. Now here's Giddey. Defense is right there. Uses the glass on the layup.
Oh, Giddey takes the hit and still finishes inside.
Alvarado outside. Pass to Neesmith. Puts up a 3. Knocks it down from distance. Neesmith's got 5 now.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
So it's the home team now. It's a 3-point game. Their next game playing at home as the Grizzlies come to town. It's game 3 of a trifecta at home.
Well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end. Just not able to give them any kind of a lift.
Here's Huff. Williams defending. Back to Neesmith. From the arc. Williams grabs the board. Got nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. Here's Monk. Tipped. Christie against Monk. Uncovered. And Seattle tacks on 2 more. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Seattle.
Wow, those early blocks are key. They are intimidating their opponents and making them hesitant.
And we got to also mention their intensity on defense so far. I mean, the number of steals they've collected has been substantial.
Yeah, great drive by Giddey. He loves probing avenues to the basket.
And it's Seattle with the ball. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Now Alvarado. Got a hand on it. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Collins against Levine. Pass to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
2 emphatic points from Robert Williams.
And Seattle calls time here. So Seattle going with almost an entirely new group here. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Huff. Wade comes in for John Collins. Payton's checked in for Neesmith. And it's Lou Dort in for Christie. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Pass to Wade. 4-3. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Got 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. And they'll get another chance.
Well, let's not forget, Levine's got a great handle.
The Supersonics have gotten 6 of 10 shots to drop in the second. Nice work. Alvarado with it. Here's Wade. Pass to Hartenstein. Over Wembanyama. And again, it's Seattle missing. Gone 4 of 10 from the field in the second. Giddey with it. Payton covering. That's good from Giddey on the assist by Wembanyama. Giddey's got 6 points in the quarter.
An elite ball handler. Giddey uses the bounce to get buckets.
Seattle trails by 3. Alvarado, the pass to Payton. Back to Alvarado. To the inside. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Here's Rollins. And the layup is good. Rollins has got his first 2 points of the night.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
Seattle has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Here's Wade. Still no points. Back to Alvarado. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, you love assisted hoops. That's good offense.
Gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Here's Giddey. And that one's good. Now 4 for 10.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Seattle trails by 5. Dort outside. Seattle moving the ball around. Payton finds Dort. Alvarado right side. Here's the 3. That shot missing. Gotten 7 of 13 attempts to go here in the second. Here's Levine. The muscle inside from Levine. Wow.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Well, the Supersonics are shooting really well here in the second quarter, 54%. Dort against Levine. Dort's shot is good.
Yeah, I'd call this ideal scoring distance. It's almost too easy.
The home team calls timeout. Seattle making a switch here. Mitchell's checked in. And looking at this last month, here are the NBA teams that have been outstanding at reading the opponents and picking their pockets.
They've really gotten after it at the defensive end, and that's been generating turnovers.
Here's G. He's got 12. Puts it up. Misses off the right iron.
Good contest. Can't let him have open shots from mid-range.
Dort outside. Pass to Hartenstein. Outside Payton. Now Dort. He's covered by Levine. On the wing, Wade. Just 5 on the clock. Seattle needs to get off a shot here. The three from Mitchell. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Levine. Dort defending. Levine can't hit.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
Here's Payton. Oh, it's blocked by Levine.
How about that swat from Levine? He's got incredible leaping ability.
Outside Mitchell. Shot clock at 5. Fires the 3.
Well, I hate to say it, but he hasn't done a lot to help their cause tonight. He's been a little erratic from the floor.
Outside for Wembanyama. From deep, Sarr. Mitchell grabs a miss. Seattle trails by 5. And he's now 3 for 8 after that one. Shooting 47% so far in the second. Here's G. Checked by Mitchell. Here's G. That three's off the mark.
Well, so far, he hasn't had the same luck from deep in this quarter.
Pass to Hartenstein. Here's Wade. That misses. Had a chance to tie it.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
Now here's Dort. Taking a look at his production, averaging just over 8 points a game. Now Mitchell. 1:33 left in the first half of this game. And the jumper from the wing offline.
He just couldn't finish the job that time. And too bad, because it was a nice look.
Pass to Hartenstein. Outside for Dort. Oh, trying his luck from deep. They get it back. Outside Mitchell. Now Dort. Mitchell finds Dort. Back to Mitchell. The three is up. Knocks down the triple. Mitchell's got 11 points.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
The home team calls timeout. Let's take a look at the Western Conference standings now that the new year is upon us. You take a look at the home team. At the midway point of the season, they're in 4th place in their respective conference. And checking out Seattle, quite a bit of space between these two. gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. G passes to Giddey. Here's G. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Giddey. Giddey's got 3 assists tonight.
And that's his first triple this quarter. 3 total for the game.
Now here's Payton. No points yet. Pass to Hartenstein. Seattle move the ball around. Dort. Cole grabs the board.
Man, coach is going to have a few words with him after that shot.
Yeah, that definitely wasn't the shot they were looking for. You got to keep the ball moving in that situation.
Here's G. 15 points in the game. And stolen by Hartenstein. Here's the break. Here's Wade. And he hits it. That makes him 1 for 6 for the game.
You can tell Dort keeps his options open when he has the ball. He'll set up another guy if he can. You'd like to let the clock run and take the final shot.
Yeah, unless it's a gimme, there's no reason to put up an early shot here.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
Outside Mitchell with 1 on the clock. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one.
And just for a moment here, I was wondering, if you guys were playing in the league today, which current player would you most like to team up with?
That's tough, Ernie, but I got to pick Wemby. Playing alongside of him, that's just going to be too good to pass up.
Well, I'll tell you what, May 19th, I'm teaming up with the Ant-Man. 1-2 punch, baby.
Very interesting.
Even teams that have great shooters have to be selective. They're hucking it up from beyond the arc, hoping for the best. And it reminds me of my free throws. Mostly bricks.
It's like they went to the O'Neal three-point shooting academy.
Very funny.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Seattle trails by 3. They've got Josh Giddey, Bull out there with Wembanyama. Then there's Zach LaVine, and it's G in at the point guard position.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Hartenstein. Outside Mitchell. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 7 rebounds in the game.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
And Seattle, looking at who they've got. Davion Mitchell is out there with Lou Dort. Then there's Isaiah Hartenstein. Then there's Dean Wade. And it's Payton in at the small forward position. Now here's Payton. Still without a bucket. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Seattle shooting their second and third free throws tonight. That free throw is good from Mitchell.
Line for the Supersonics. Davion Mitchell.
No good on the second free throw. Shooting a nice 50% for the game. Here's Wembanyama. Uses the glass to drop it in. Wembanyama's got 8.
Look, he's the kind of player that has you awake at 3 a.m. asking yourself, how do I stop that?
Pass to Hartenstein. Back to Dort. He tries the three. He drops it from range. He's got 7.
Dort has really improved this part of his game. Would love to see him shoot more often from out there.
And here's Giddey. Takes the 3. Count it. That's his 6th field goal in 12 tries.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And Seattle calls time here. Coming from the ranks of the small forwards, here are the most locked-in shooters this past month. Josh Giddey, number 1.
He gives them a dependable option on every possession. His shooting percentage is tops among small forwards because he makes such good choices out on the floor.
Look, he has this no one can stop me attitude, and that's what helps make him such a prolific scorer.
Now here's Dort. 7 points in the game. Pass to Wade. Unloads from 13. And it's Giddey with a rebound. Giddey's got his 6th rebound on the night. Right side, Levine. Here's Wembanyama. Wembanyama hammers it down.
Wembanyama barely even has to elevate when he throws it down.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Hartenstein passes to Dort. Back to Hartenstein. Oh, he took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top. Instead, he'll shoot free throws.
Yeah, a strong move to the rack draws that foul.
Seattle shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game. The first free throw is good. So he's able to get 1 of 2. Gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Giddey against Dort. Crafty move. Throws it down. And the official calls a foul. It may be a 3-point play. Lou Dort picks one up. On the night, he's 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Josh Giddey.
And that one misses.
You can tell that Josh Giddey is one sharp player, not just in how he threads passes, but how he moves on the floor and gets around other guys.
And the shot goes in. Hartenstein's got 9.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Pass to Giddey. Inside. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, it's Wemby.
Well, he's had it going offensively, helping them build this lead.
Seattle trails by 7. Mitchell, the pass to Hartenstein. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Dort for 3. Drains the triple. He's got 10.
Not afraid to shoot. Dort has become more confident in his jumper, and you see why.
Here's G. Checked by Mitchell. G, no good. Seattle has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Payton passes to Dort. From deep, Mitchell. And that's a foul called on Isaiah Hartenstein. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time.
The ball goes to Seattle.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. And that one drops for him.
And think about this. Originally a two-way contract guy, Lou Dort has become a solid NBA starter. No surprise when he has huge scoring nights.
Gee, no good.
It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap.
Outside for Mitchell. Hartenstein in the post. Wembanyama on him. 6 on the shot clock. On the wing, Mitchell. 12 points for him. Can't connect from 14.
He'll probably hear about that shot selection when he gets back to the bench. Maybe not their best option there.
Here's Bull. Seattle pulls it in. Now here's Mitchell. He's been a consistent contributor, averaging just over 11 a game. Pass to Payton. Hartenstein with a screen on Giddey. To the paint. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Here's Giddey. Now Bull. Here's G. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now.
Well, he continues to make the effort, but the results just aren't there this quarter.
They now take the lead. Dort's got 10 points in just the second half.
I just love the ball movement.
The home team calls timeout. Gotten 5 of 10 shots to go. Here's Giddey. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
With how well Giddey moves in his 6'8" frame, he's such a tough matchup. There aren't a lot of guys who can guard him.
This will be his 4th shot at the line here in this one. Monk, he's checked in for Levine. Collins, he's checked in for Seattle. Giddey, no good on the free throw. For Seattle, they've gotten 6 of 10 shots to fall in this third quarter. Outside Mitchell. Dort, the pass to Mitchell. Just 5 to shoot. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Gone, only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. To the middle. Here's Monk. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Giddey.
Well, that's on the defense there. You can't give good scorers like Monk positioning inside.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Supersonics. Trailing by 2. Looking ahead, they've got the Cavaliers coming to town for their next one. That'll be the first of 2 games on their home court. The shot by Dort, no good. Gotten 7 of 12 shots to drop in the third. Here's G. Here's Wembanyama. Wemby stays with it and puts it in.
Dare I say, he's had a perfect game. Incredible. No misses thus far. A major reason they lead.
Pass to Payton. Outside for Mitchell. Back to Payton. 5 to shoot. Here's Wade. And again, it's Seattle missing.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks a lot. John Collins becoming a knockdown shooter. He said, I think I've always had the ability to shoot. I'm just feeling it from three right now. My teammates are doing a good job of finding me in the spots that I like, and I've worked on my shot a lot, and I'm sort of settling into it. EA, back to you.
Very capable. All right, Allie, thanks for the report. Now here's Dort. He's got 14. That one falls. So Dort's got 12 points here in the second half.
And he's single-handedly trying to keep them alive. Terrific scoring quarter. Will it be enough, though?
Gone 8 of 15 in the third quarter. Pass to G. Seattle pulls it in. Mitchell's got his 5th rebound in this one. Dort, the pass to Mitchell. Back to Dort. Just 4 to shoot. And there's the foul. It's on Malik Monk. That's his first foul. Huff's checked in for Wade.
Team foul. Substitution on the court.
Collins finds Payton. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Back to the basics, unleashing the one-hand flush.
Boy, he makes the basics look pretty outstanding, though, huh?
That's true.
Here's G. Check. Side off the mark.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
Seattle move the ball around. And stolen by Williams. Here's G. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. G's got 17.
This has been an awful quarter for him. Just 1 for 8.
Seattle has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. Mitchell, the pass to Collins. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Mitchell's got his 4th assist in this one. Gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Here's Giddey. Seattle pulls it in. Payton's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Dort for 3. Oh, he hits that one. 8 for 11 and remaining a thorn in the D side.
Well, when you have a guy scoring like he is, you redraw every play to be about getting him the ball.
Payton against Giddey. The rebound by Payton. Payton's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Outside Mitchell. Tipped. Here's the pick. Dort for 3. And no good. 2 for 1 opportunity here.
Hey, if I'm in their shoes, I go for it.
Monk against Dort. From deep, Giddey. Huff pulls it in. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Seattle leading by 3. Outside Mitchell. 16 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Collins. Clock at 6. And it's Giddey with a rebound. Giddey's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Here's Monk. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Seattle out in front. They're up by 3. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. They've got Victor Wembanyama, Alexander Sarr out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then there's Zach LaVine, and it's Monk in at the 2. All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for Seattle.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition, just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
Here's LaVine for 3. Good work defensively by Alvarado. Seattle leading by 5. Outside Christie. Pass to Hartenstein. In transition, here they come. Here's Monk. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Yeah, this is exactly what you want to see from Sarr. Owning the glass and then finishing the play.
Alvarado outside. A few possessions into the fourth. Just over a minute played. And Hartenstein slams it in.
You have to be accurate there. Very little room for error passing on the interior.
LaVine feeling it out a bit. Launches a 3. And it's Monk missing. Well, the Supersonics are shooting about 47%. A nice number. Down low. Wembanyama with it. Hartenstein covering. And here they come. Here's LaVine. And the dunk by LaVine.
And LaVine's eyes light up when the break is on. He's so elusive in these situations.
Seattle leading by 3. Alvarado outside. And he banks in the layup.
Nice move to get inside and create a good look for himself.
Moving along. 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Wembanyama finds LaVine. The 3. Seattle pulls it in. Outside Nesmith. Pass to Alvarado. Misses in close. Gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Here's Monk. Back to LaVine. Now here's Monk. Defended by Christie. Monk passes to Kuzma. Now here's Sarr. And here's Wembanyama. He's guarded by Hartenstein. 3 on the clock. Wembanyama, no good. For Seattle, they've gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Alvarado outside. Back to Nesmith. Pass to Christie. Alvarado outside. The 3 is up. Knocks down the long J. Alvarado's got 5 points now this quarter.
And when it comes to the 3, they've been really dialed in here in the second half.
Hartenstein against Wembanyama. Oh! Wembanyama throws it down.
You know, it's hard to believe a guy over 7 feet is capable of moves like that. I mean, my goodness.
Seattle leading by 6. Alvarado outside. Christie with a screen on LaVine. Pass to Hartenstein. To the inside. Collins, no good. Shooting just 38% here in the fourth. Here's LaVine for 3. Oh, just dropping it in. LaVine.
You can't forget about LaVine from deep.
For Seattle, they've gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. Alvarado outside. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That's his first foul. Rollins, he's checked in for Monk. Wade, he's checked in for Seattle. lets the three fly. He buries it from three. And Seattle leads by 6.
Yeah, sharp feed by Collins. His coaches want more of that from him.
Here's Rollins. Outside for Levine. Ooh, the elevation from Levine.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. And here's Alvarado. Pass to Hartenstein. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Neesmith. Here's Alvarado. The three-pointer off the mark.
That's just a great effort on the defensive side. Plaster to the shooter.
Kuzma finds Levine. The 3-ball. Seattle pulls it in. Hartenstein's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Pass to Collins. Now Neesmith. Seattle move the ball around. Hartenstein in the post. He's covered by Levine. And Hartenstein gets it to go.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Yeah, he's leaving no doubt in this one. Doing everything he can to slam the door on a comeback.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. Both teams will make substitutions. And the free throw, no good.
Even though it hasn't been his best game, they're still up, and that's what's important.
Oh, the body control and balance from Wemby.
Man, Wembanyama getting it done.
Woo! Outside Payton. Outside Mitchell. All alone. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
I mean, that's the shot to take. He just couldn't get it to go.
Here's G. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Yeah, terrific follow-through from Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
Seattle leading by 4. Now Mitchell. Pass to Hartenstein. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Mitchell's got assist number 5 here tonight.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
And that one's good. Giddey's got 9 points here in the second half.
Important points from Giddey. He gets up for these big moments.
Mitchell, the pass to Payton. Here's Mitchell. Puts up the tray. It's off.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Giddey into the lane. Oh, he crossed him up. Does him dirty.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
The lead is 2. And Seattle calls time here.
He recognized his players were fatigued and needed time to catch their breath.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Seattle's coach as he addressed his team. He told them, this is the passion I want us to play with every night. Now my question is, how are we going to finish? Are we going to be passive, or are we going to take what's ours? Guys, back to you.
And Allie, thanks. 2-point game. Here's Wade. Outside Dort. Here's Hartenstein. Takes a 13-footer. Oh, ho, ho! That's a man on a mission right there.
And B.A., he takes his rebounding so seriously.
This dude is such a grinder. His teammates appreciate the effort. Just goes all out on the glass.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
Now Mitchell. Now Hartenstein. Here's Dort. Cole with a rebound. 1:51 left in the fourth. Levine with it. Payton covering. Giddey. Cole outside. Shoots a three. Cleared away by Hartenstein. And Seattle calls time here. Neesmith, he's checked in for Seattle.
Number 23, Neesmith.
Seattle leading by 4. Now Hartenstein. Banks it home. Big shot.
Well, it seems like he's making everything. Nothing makes a coach happier than seeing your offense play.
Left side Mitchell. Oh, he missed the jumper. Shooting 47% since the fourth quarter started. Sprinting up the floor. It's Wembanyama.
No fear in this young man. We're already getting a sense of Wembanyama's killer instinct.
Mitchell with the ball. Here's Wade. Oh, touches it off the glass.
Well-placed pass in the hands of a guy ready to attack.
Shooting the ball at 48% so far. Giddey with it. Hartenstein covering. Giddey into the lane with a crossover. Ooh, it misses. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Supersonics. 6-point lead. Yes, sir! The finish with the jam. 52 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's G. Checked by Mitchell. Cleared away by Hartenstein.
In the second half, it seems like they've given him the green light. Might want to rethink that.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Second personal foul. Third team foul. At the line.
He drops the first one, and that'll put him up by 9.
Taking 2 shots.
And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there.
He did enough to put this one away. Just a hard-fought battle.
From deep. Cleared away by Hartenstein. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Now here's Mitchell. Defense right on him.
Tyus. Third personal foul. Fourth team foul. At the line for the Supersonics, Davion Mitchell.
Good on the first, and that'll push the lead to double digits. Both free throws good for Mitchell.
No doubt, that just about seals it.
And a comeback here looking very unlikely.
Absolutely everything would have to go their way at this point.
And he nails it! Here's Mitchell.
Whole team foul. Ryan Lines. First personal foul. Fifth team foul. Shooting for the
So the first one drops, and that'll put him up by 9.
At the line for 2.
Both free throws good for Mitchell. So we see Seattle get the win here. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson signing off. And let's reveal our player of the game, Isaiah Hartenstein.